Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays 9 Years of Shadows, episode 2. In our previous video, we got the game started, we explored the first section, got the first, electrical element, got our first upgrade. In general, I would say made pretty good progress. And so now, we are going to continue along in the second area, Sector C, the Eucalyptus. Yeah. Got a whole new level of speak confidence. I initially interpreted to be two guys, but is actually just one dude with a lot of legs, so. Oh. New enemies. Okay. I might be missing something on how the recharge works, but that's okay. We're here. Oh, this is poison? This is poison? Don't want to be here. Alright, we got a blue thingus. Don't have a blue element yet, so. Boy, I am unlikely to ever get that fast recharge, am I? Knowing me. Can I? Really? Alright, never mind. We're not going to spend our time in the Eucalyptus garden. That ghostly woman spoke as if she knew me. What happened in the castle? And how are these so-called relics going to help me? Okay, so we just kind of blitzed through that area to a totally separate area. Wait, actually, hold on. The presence of the lanterns and the fabric over there makes me think, yeah, okay, I like that. We're getting a little bit of visual bleed from one room to another to hint at what the other room's gonna be. In this case, I was able to intuit from here. I bet there's a save room to my left. So, cool. I like that. That's good game design. It's good level design, I should say. Which is a form of game design. Okay, this is Sector B. Interesting that they send us through Sector C to get to Sector B. Two enemies. Hello. How do though? Do I have to jump on? I do. Interesting. Okay. Actually, this was a mistake. Right? I'm making mistake after mistake. Yes. Yeah. We're going for the ankles and nothing but the ankles. He's got a shield that we can't penetrate. Hey, that's a red note, though. 4 more of those, I think. 3 more of those. In order to get a vitality buff. Every dollar that I can get, because buffs are getting expensive. Okay, cool. Can theater troop sign. Wonder. And I've been playing this game as if I basically don't have health, which I know is not the case, but the game also hasn't really punished me for it yet. Which is interesting. Closed, so I need to ride the elevator up. Or this wall open. More lore? From the ocean depths arose a mystical tribe. Amphibous, the lovers of beauty, protectors of hopes and dreams, steadfast in times of uncertainty. From their hands were born the rivers and waterfalls which flow as lifeblood within me. Their prayers echoed in my bones. Protect us, divine guardian, from the grasp of the serpent. Loyal Amphibous, souls as pure as spring water, beings of harmony. Okay, so this was just a lower room. But if the game wants you to do something, it'll force it eventually. Yeah, for sure. See if this... Or that... That's what we need right there. We need to turn that on. So... Turn this off? I don't think so. Oh, yep, there we go. Nice. We actually broke that red thingy. I didn't know that we could break that. Save right here based on our previous observation. Yep. Nice. Love that. Alright, so I'm assuming this is a boss based on how things have gone so far. Ventilus Roach. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Lost some of our ground. This is a pretty solid boss fight so far. I'm enjoying this. Pattern recognition. Good for bosses. Oh, okay. Mixing things up. Water level rising. Okay, I messed that up. Don't like the sound of the skittering. There we go. Alright. I like that. That was a solid little boss fight. Okay, here's some mechanics. Here's some patterns to learn. Don't mess it up, but also not that hard. And it's pretty self-evident what you need to do. I like that. Good boss fight. Only one door opens, which means... What am I looking at? Semi-exploded armor set? Cool, like, fountain in the background? Cool. Alright, outfit change. You have obtained the Poseidon armor. I don't know that I necessarily clocked previously that I got an outfit change. Poseidon armor. Europa may now move freely underwater and perform water elemental attacks. Europa may now activate blue switches. Matching enemy outlines with Europa's elemental armor deals additional damage and can bypass shields. So can I, like, change? Yes, tapping left bumper changes me between armor sets. Cool. Does that mean I'm in... Okay, when I'm in water, I can only be in the blue, it looks like. Or I can't change underwater. 6 1, half a dozen the other. Yeah, bypassing shields based on alignment seems pretty cool. All right, so I'm electrical now. If I jump in the water, automatically switches to water. When entering an area that requires a certain element, it will automatically switch to it. Cool, that's just user-friendly. Note. All right, we still haven't found a map. So that... unsure as to whether I want to go down or not. I just am going to. Okay, interesting. That's a really fun, like, hey, here's a thing. No. In the game, Thomas Was Alone. They do kind of the same thing, where they'll give you a character with an ability, and then he'll put them in situations where they can't use their ability. We've got enemies that are good, that are vulnerable to electrical damage, but we're in a area where we can't use our electrical damage. Cool. Also, is it just me or did the... particularly tell if there's some like audio ducking when you're in water? There is. Yeah, I think there is. Cool. Nice. I'm on board with that. Oh, interesting. She's got different, I should have noticed. The combo is different, and the special attack at the end when I press Y is different. Cool. Alec, explain. So hear how you can hear the high notes right now? And now the high notes have really like dropped away. It's a lot like did. That's all that audio does. Really. Kind of killing the higher frequencies to give the impression of being underwater. Head from me, secret door. This gonna be the map? Cartographer's journal. Alright, so ooh, actually already covered pretty solid amount of this. Even though I don't have the shield advantage on the fish, I'm able to one-shot them. It's nice. I feel like I'm about to get like a expansion ability here. Pegasus feather. Press A while midair to jump a second time. Wow, just straight up in the second hour of playing this game, we've gotten double jump. It's so interesting with Metroidvanias, figuring out like where they're gonna put the different abilities, because there's abilities that are pretty stock, right? Like pretty much every Metroidvania ends up with a double jump. But ones that are like, hey, here you go, second freaking hour of the game, get this. Whereas in Hollow Knight, it's like you're not gonna get that until you're like at least, well, I say it, for most players, it's gonna be like 10, 12 hours into the game before they get the double jump. For someone who knows where they're going, it's a lot less, of course. Dang it, why am I fouling up jump? But most players are, you know, lost in the whole point of the game. Oh, having a double jump means that we can get up here now. Beautiful. This is feeling like we're about to walk into a boss. Not a boss, but boy, when you get the dash off, it feels really good. Okay, this is an electric one, so shit. All right, we finally died. How does this work? Our first death. Over. Gonna send us just back to our save. Yes. Wow. Okay. So, props to the game for saving automatically after that boss. Complaints to the game that we managed to go get an entire ability and didn't see a save spot on the way there. We also got the map. Yeah. So, multiple things opened and no save. Which, I mean, to a degree is on me. Like, I could have focused my energy on getting myself back to the save, all that. But interesting that it didn't save after acquiring the item, and there wasn't a natural save. So, okay, so let's go ahead and hit this. I would have been very upset if we had to completely redo that boss. That would have been a bummer. I'm never gonna get that fast read. The double jump revitalized me when I found it. It was perfectly placed. You mean in Castlevania, I think? Yeah. Yeah, Castlevania, the Symphony of the Night. That's a fairly, well, that's a fairly early place for them to put it. But definitely could have been much earlier or much later. I do agree. I think that its placement was good. A little tricky to say with Symphony of the Night because there's a bunch of ways that you can go about playing that. You know, the sequence of things that you can do in that game is pretty open-ended. Trying to remember when you get the double jump in Guacamelee. I feel like it was kind of surprisingly late in Guacamelee, but also Guacamelee has an up attack that also effectively acts as a double jump, so you get that one fairly early. Need to replay Guacamelee. Yeah, there's not a set, like, single order of operations that you have to do in Castlevania. And honestly, there's not in Hollow Knight either. Like, you get a lot of freedom in Hollow Knight to figure out, like, this is the sequence in which I want to do stuff. Really need to stop chasing after those single coins. Is not necessary for me to. Alright, let's be smarter this time. Well, no, I mean, I was basically beelining for the next save, and just right over there. Let's just see if we can do this without dying. Not. All right. Lesson learned. That's a little irritating. I guess we'll take the detour to get back to the Boy, damn. That's actually alright. That's a legit complaint for me. This area needed a save either right next to the Pegasus, or it needed to automatically save for you at the Pegasus. Wow. Not paying enough attention and just got myself killed there. Try it again. I'm not getting myself killed. There we go. Got through that without dying. Now we can here. All right, so I'm confused. I'm pretty sure I just took a hit, and yet when I look at my halberd, I'm like, I've got 2 gems on there, so I feel like that means I've got 2 hearts. So did I not take a hit? I guess I need to just like do some deliberate taking hits next to a safe spot or something, and see what I can figure out. HP to 1-up rate, yeah. Alright, for the 3rd time, Pegasus Feather. We got ourselves a double jump. I'm not gonna chase those. Oh, never mind, I guess I am. And again, don't have any hits taken from getting into that guy. There must be just a decent amount of forgiveness about whether or not you actually take damage. Or maybe enemies are restoring health and I'm not noticing it. All right, so from here, we need to get to a save spot, but we can't go left or anything. We have to go right. Yeah, I'm gonna call this a little bit of a game design fail. There should be a save spot down the lowest bit, because this is annoying. Right there, I took a hit and then I took another hit, and only the second one seems. I don't understand how this is working. Like right there, I feel like I should have died. I took a hit and we got 1 jewel. Have like a cracked, not seeing. No, but hey, here we go. Finally, another save. And now, confidently move on. Let's see. Option. It was you, wasn't it? What do you mean? You brought color back. It happened when I met him. Whee! Ah, then you are indeed the one the composers spoke of. What's your name? I am Europa. I'm Claude. I used to be a painter. Seems like you still are. Oh, I'm much more than a painter now. What do you mean? I've come to this castle in search of a special kind of art. The art of the shadows. You see, something happened here that consumed all color. I believe someone did this with powerful magic, and I'm beginning to understand how it works. Claude, you better not betray us later. I have been painting the feeling of hope that permeates this place. if what I suspect is true, you might be the one able to understand these paintings. Do you feel a connection to the things you see in the paintings, a pull that's calling you inside? Perhaps you confront the sorrow that corrupts this castle from within. I'm willing to try. Alright. Bets. Because can't fly, he just has loads and loads of extra jumps. Alright. What do we think? Is this just like a one-off room that we like go do a thing in, cutscene? Is this like I'm thinking this is probably like a little arena thing. This feels like a come back here whenever you wanna grind out some enemies. I'm digging the hands background. Save spot. Are we on a map? Yes. Full Portrait of Hope. I like these water tornado things. And what is that called? There's a term for that. Dropped a long way. Alright, so this is actually just feeling like a dungeon. I was expecting else entirely, but and cool fingers. Relic discovered. Siren form. Press B while underwater to transform Europa into a mermaid. Jump, double jump, then a water level to shorten your standard jump height. Yeah, immediately. Perform a charged attack with LT. Increases your speed underwater and will damage enemy. Whee! Cool. All right. So while underwater, we can just fly. Left trigger and X seem to do the same thing to me. You can just swim up waterfalls. Very nice. There's a limited duration of our attacks. Like we can't just like hold down the button and keep going, which is fine. How open? Ooh. Ah. Assuming that I don't want that. Yep, well, now we know. Also, our hitbox is is the light bar sort of doubling as our health? Is that what's happening? And I'm just an idiot. I think that might be what's happening. I've just been completely oblivious. This is my nightmare. Alright, I should have done a test there, but so if this guy shoots me... Okay, yeah, I lost my light. Gotcha. Okay, so... Okay, boy, I did not pick up what this game was putting down initially. 2 pips are my health, but my light can act as a buffer against it. So taking damage drains my battery. And then if I have no battery to drain, then it goes against my health. I am finally picking up what the game is putting down. That took me way too long to figure out. That's a little bit embarrassing, to be honest. Okay, so Portrait of Hope, we are all the way over here, and I guess we're done with this branch of it. Boy, that makes me disinclined to use the shooting ability. Because that means that I'm like dipping into my own okay. Hit that, and this is filling up slowly. Maybe? Okay, I'm not really sure how that worked, but did go ahead and save, just to be safe. Grab these colors because I know I'm gonna want them eventually. I know the explosive blocks can't seem like they shot. Alright, and that makes the healing here, or the recovering of energy, all the more important. Gotcha. Interesting. I can't switch elements when I'm ducking. What's up? Because it's probably off. I have to hit that B button as soon as possible. I don't have a wall jump, but I'm betting that we're about to get one. jump. Oh no, ancient fragment. Alright, so we're upgrade. Well, time we see the guy, we do that. That okay. Wait, hold on. Alright, so we unlit one of them. Fuck. Oof. That's bad. Oof. Feels real bad, actually. Alright. The game's getting harder. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Not bad. Sometimes I am just... Alright. This is definitely bad area. It says that betrays him. Trusted you, Dad. Alright. Note. Go back up and get that. Armor piece. A little tempted to stay. Once we do that, we should actually backtrack to the save. Shit. These. Boy, now that I'm thinking about it, quick health recovery, the quick light recovery, is important to realize. It's more devastating that I'm so bad at it. Like there, that's your get out of jail free card for damage. I'm gonna have to master that. I was disregarding how important it was. I was thinking, oh, it's just lets you get more shots off. But if it's recovering your health, then you need it. Ah, there's that spot that we were. Wonder if that thing. Oh, there was, yeah. I don't have a map, so. Okay. Boy, messed that up pretty badly. I didn't trust that wall was something. Those two. Alright, that could have gone worse. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Very relieved here. Okay, and this will be our boss. Right, here we go. What are... slightly fuzzy, confusingly fuzzy look snake thing going on in the back? Shadow of Hope, alright. Okay, okay. I'm assuming that the dark reds I can go through, but not so much the pinks. Okay. Okay, so got it. All right, shit. Fuck. All right, I've got. I think I understand this boss. I just have to be better. Still very confusingly fuzzy looking. Here we go. Not a flawless victory, but pretty solid victory. Oh, shit. All right, all right. Put me in my place. Fair enough. Two of them at once, I guess. Oh, shit, shit. A little bit of a Mantis Lord kind of situation. Where, you know, you think you know the score, and then two of them show up, and you're like, oh, never mind, I do not know the score. It. It. Fuck. Ah. Yeah, I thought I beat it too, and then I got humbled. All right. Fortunately, the way that this map is designed, there's nothing. Like, I could backtrack all the way out of here to get an upgrade, but it is definitely not worth it. I don't think I can just, like, warp out. Yeah. So, we've got this. Like, we've got this. I just need to not make mistakes on the second phase. Because it's pretty easy to get yourself to the situation where you're like, I'm out of juice. Get yourself in trouble with needing to recharge and being on the ground. Alright, there we go. That one was perfect. No damage. In and out. Got it. Alright. So now we gotta do two at once. Mighty kind of them to for the second one to not attack me while I'm attacking the first one. Alright, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have tried to do that. Alright, that's one of them. Oh, shit. Okay. Good. Come on, come on. Yes. Woo! All right, there we go. Lift me up, defeated. All right, that was uncomfortably close on that last one. Not have much wiggle room. Woo! Fist of Belial fired. Aim a Pino with R to lock onto a switch, then press RT to perform a ranged uppercut. Okay. We are done in here, right? Yeah, we're done in here. Get me out of this hellhole. Claude? Where did he go? I don't think so. Besides, he left the easel with the painting he was working on. Oh, right. Feels all too plausible that Claude's gonna betray us. Okay, cool. Alright. But with that boss down, this seems like a good place to end this recording. We're at just over an hour. This one was a little weird. We got this whole like little dungeon, this portrait done. As far as I can tell, that's 100%ed, which is great. We did also get through all this Forgotten Pawn nonsense, but we did also die a lot. So the difficulty of the game has ramped up, but I now understand how the game's health system works. Not understand in the first episode. So progress is being made both in terms of the literal game progress, but also in my intellectual progress. So that's going to cover it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.